welcome to our watercolor class today. I'm Cynthia Miller, and this is the Hamsa hand, and we're going to jump right in here. I've got some water going on the outlines of the fingers, and I'm posting several sort of designs that we've done over the last year of these beautiful, beautiful healing hands, are what I like to call them. They're said to bring luck, happiness, health, and good fortune. It holds that energy. And so that's why I love doing these, because we always paint such good energy symbols and things that have meaning. So I've got some beautiful blues on here. I believe this is the Viridian Green, and I've also got a little bit of a blue-green in there too that I don't believe has a name. And I've got the Dusk Green. I like to mix that with the Sap Green for the leaves. We've got lotus-like flower with the all-seeing eye in the center. And I'm using a beautiful blue violet for the lotus today. Just really have it watered down and just filling in the petals. And we use a beautiful blue on the iris. That's the color. The pupil is the black. When you do the black of the eye, the pupil, then leave a couple little white dots. One on the top that is a little bit brighter, and the one on the bottom just a little bit less in size and maybe just maybe more gray than white. And you'll notice that it takes on the roundness, the shape of the eye a little bit better when you put those little reflections on there. So I'm just painting the rest of the lotus up, and I started to put a little bit of the green into the leaves that go up the thumbs, and well, I guess it's a thumb and a little finger made to look like two thumbs, but it's an interesting shape. It always means magic to me when I see these. It just yeah, holds that energy of healing and happiness and good fortune. So yeah, we work along. We do the different areas separate from areas that might be touching it, so they don't run together. I've let the fingers dry a little bit because I want to add a little bit more, but it is still quite damp there, so I'll add some more color to that. This ends up being a lot of turquoise in this print, and yeah, we'll do the jewels that are hanging below on little chains that we'll just use just the end of the brush to do that, and yeah, make it look like there is some, even a dot of reflection in those jewels can help as well. So just work with the white in your paper to bring a little bit of interest to whatever you're painting. So just working around the lotus, putting layer upon layer, moving around. And remember that we're going to be using the black ink pen after we've done all the painting. So any, sort of imperfections or mistakes that you've made, you can probably cover them up with the ink pen. It's Zen doodle or doodle, anything goes really. So it's totally okay to put triangles or circles or whatever. So what I'm doing now is putting a second layer on the leaves. I started with a darker layer in the center, sort of putting the sort of vines out in the center of the leaf, and then I'm adding more of a lime green to this area. It's just my no-name lime green, and it's the outside of the leaf. And probably I should have started with the background with this simple design, but I didn't. So this is sort of what I'm doing. I'm going from the inside out, and it's okay. It will be fine. We'll outline the leaves as I mentioned in the black ink so it'll be good. So just remember, if you've got your paper on a board, you can move it around, keep the artwork closer to you. I find it really handy to work on small artwork instead of the larger ones, especially for these very fine, detailed pieces. And I've decided I'm going to put some more blue and green and turquoise on the hands. I love playing with these beautiful colors to have them all sort of blend together. So it's still a little bit dampish, so I put lots of water on to start. So there's lots of water on there already. You can add more after you add your color if you want, but basically I'm just filling in the rest of the hand around the leaves, around the lotus, with the first layer of this beautiful blue-green. And yeah, just having fun filling it all in. So back upright and just finishing around the leaves. So I want to try to keep my design simple to start with, because remember I'm going to be putting the black ink in there. Now you can use your black ink to do these little jewels if you want. I started by putting the point. As you can see, there's 5 points. So I put the 5 points of each of the top of the jewels, so I know where each one is coming down from. And then I join them up with predetermined patterns of sort of chain looking bead pattern. And it's yeah, it's pretty straightforward to fill that in. I'm just showing this, simple piece of paper towel can help keep your artwork from getting all messed up from your hand. I'm starting to use the black pen. I use a Micron 0.08, I believe it is, and start to outline. I believe I've even used the black for the pupil of the eye in other artwork. It's a really lovely pen, and if you don't have the Micron, you can actually get a black gel pen from stores like Staples and stationery stores. Really like using those for writing anyway. So I'm just going to do some freehand designs here. I'm just going to keep this one really simple because I think the turquoise and the purple really pop. The eye really pops in these. Just doing some circle designs. So hopefully you can see that from the patterns that I'm going to put in this video, all the different designs that we've made. You can certainly add whatever you like to it, and keep in the energy of good fortune and happiness and love when you are sort of observing this artwork, or think about when you made it or what it means to you, maybe what period of your life you're making it in. But have fun with it, and I hope you join one of our weekly paint circles when you can. Take care.